Hi. Can I interview you for my YouTube channel?
Sure.
I can interview you?
Huh?
Can I interview you for my YouTube channel?
What is the channel?
It's about your feet and mental health and sex positivity.
My feet?
Yeah, your feet. So I'm a foot photographer.
Do I have to take off my shoes?
I would love to if you could, after I ask you some questions about your feet and about my approach to you, then I want to get some photos of your feet.
Can I lift you up first?
Yeah, scouting sessions.
Okay, what's the YouTube channel?
Scouting sessions.
SCOUTT.
SCOUTING sessions. SESSINONS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you weren't some weirdo.
Okay, we can talk about that. That's good. All right. Let me see. Let's sit over here. Get that backdrop. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, have a seat right here. Okay. Have a seat.
Okay.
All right, so what just happened just now?
You came up to me and asked me about my feet.
Uh-huh. And how did you feel when I approached you and asked you to do that?
I thought you were a little strange
Strange? Why?
because no one's ever asked me that before.
No one's ever asked you that
No.
before. Okay. So why did you say yes to the interview?
Yeah, I'm like, why not?
Why not? Okay.
Yeah, it's a new day, new president, new vice president.
Uh-huh.
Try something new.
But you did one thing first. You asked me what my YouTube was, right?
Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure you weren't a weirdo.
You wanted to make sure I wasn't a
I had to
weirdo.
lift you up.
Okay. What if I didn't have a YouTube page and I just wanted to interview you?
Well,
Would you have said yes?
Well, then it would have been strange because you said it was for your YouTube page.
Oh, okay. So you just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
you wanted to confirm. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you said it was strange. Can you associate that with a feeling? Did you feel what? How did you feel? What did the strangeness cause you to feel?
It was just different.
Just different?
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't
It's,
a.
it's something new, something different.
All right.
Mhm.
I get it. All right. So what do you think about your feet?
I think I have good feet.
Okay. Do you think you have pretty feet?
I think so.
Okay. How often do you wear like sandals, open-toed shoes?
Oh, flip-flops?
Yeah, flip-flops.
Well, I mean, it's Southern California, so. I mean, if I wasn't going for a walk today, I'd probably be in flip-flops.
Okay. All right. Do you ever get compliments when your feet are bare?
No, no one really looks down there.
Okay. How would you feel if a man gave you a compliment about your feet?
I guess strange. It would be odd.
It'd be odd and
Yeah, it
strange.
doesn't happen very often.
Okay. Would you feel good about it? Would you feel bad about it? How would you feel?
I guess it depends on the vibe I was getting from him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the
If
vibe?
it was just pure compliment, then yeah.
Okay.
If the vibe was a little off, then I'd feel.
I get
weirded
it.
out.
All right. So how do you feel about a guy who's really into women's feet? Like he likes to get foot massages, rub on them, kiss on them, smell on them, lick on them.
Does he know these women?
Well, yeah, you could say so. Sure, why not?
I mean, if they're
Of course, it's consensual.
okay, yeah.
He likes to do it in a consensual setting. How would you feel
If he's
about
up
that?
for it, then
Yeah.
sure.
Would you be receptive to it
No.
if a guy wanted to do that?
No.
Why not?
I'm married,
Okay.
and it's an intimate moment, so
Okay. So would you allow your husband to do it?
if we were both into it, sure.
So you would have to be into it.
Yeah. If I was in the mood.
You have to be in the mood for it. If he's in the mood, and so what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, if I'm working,
Mhm.
I don't want anyone near me so I can concentrate on my work.
What do you mean if you're working?
Like if I'm working, like if I'm at my computer doing work.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying like in a you know, not in a non-working setting, just like in a casual setting.
I mean, like when we sit down and watch TV, sometimes we'll rub my feet, which is nice.
Okay.
Hmm.
So so you're receptive to it then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the right setting. Yeah.
Okay. So you wouldn't be put off by it.
No, but I mean, if I'm like at my computer busy with some spreadsheets, trying to figure out formulas, I wouldn't be into it because I'm like zoned in on my work.
Okay, I see. So it has to be in the right setting. Okay. So can we see what your feet look like? Your bare feet?
I don't know because I'm still not sure about this. I might have to get up and run away from you.
You're not sure. What are you not sure about?
I'm still not sure who you are, so.
Okay, well, what's the worst that could happen for you showing your feet?
Well, then I wouldn't be able to run as fast.
Why would you need to run?
Because I still don't know you.
Well, I'm missing something. You don't know me, but then you would have to run. I don't understand. What's the nexus of you not knowing me and then having to run away?
Well, as a woman, we're always on guard
Mm-hmm.
when any man approaches us. It's just normal. It's just from our past experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you feel anxiety when you meet a new person or a guy who's a stranger?
I think most women do, yes.
Okay. So how do you cope with it?
Well, we have an exit strategy.
Okay. What's the exit strategy?
I'm prepared to run.
You're prepared to run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're prepared to run, why not show your feet if you're prepared to run?
I run better with my shoes on.
Okay.
I don't have flip-flops on today.
So you're saying that I'm giving off vibes that you're going to have to run because I asked to show you your feet?
Not necessarily. I'm just saying I'm on guard.
Okay.
Most women are.
Okay. All right. The reason why I ask these questions, because I remember I told you it's about mental health as well, right?
Yeah.
So my therapist gave me this idea.
Mm-hmm.
She taught me about dialectical behavioral therapy. Are you familiar with that?
What is that again?
Dialectical behavioral therapy?
Yeah.
Do you have a therapist?
Yes.
Okay. So if a person's suffering from anxiety, like meeting a new stranger, meeting someone new, they'll tell you in order to overcome it to go and approach people over and over again. To do it over and over again, to expose yourself to the event so you can get used to being able to cope with that uncomfortable feeling. The rationale being if there's not a threat to your life or a threat to your health, then the anxiety is irrational. You're supposed to deal with the moment and not contrive something that's not exist in reality. You know what I'm saying? So me coming up to you and talking to you, I could have said before, you know what, she's gonna freak out, she's gonna do something, cause a scene, and I'm not gonna do it then. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I said, you know what, no. I'm gonna overcome it, I'm gonna talk to her and look what's happening. You know? So the rationale is to do that so you don't prevent yourself from experiencing life to its fullest, essentially. Okay, so that's why I asked, like, what's the worst that can happen? You said, well, I have to run away, but, is that the reality, or is that something that you're just contriving in your mind to make an excuse to be withdrawn?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what my YouTube is about. That's what it's just documenting these experiences to see what your reaction is, to see if you're willing to do it or not do it. Because some women are cool about it, some women are not cool about it. So I just get different reactions. So. So what do you think about that?
I like that you're taking the initiative to do this.
Mm-hmm. But as far as you showing your feet,
Right.
what's your ideas with that right now? You still want to do it or not do it?
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to do it?
No.
Okay. All right.
But I'm happy for you.
Okay.
I'm happy that you're following through with what your therapist told you and you're getting over this.
And the reason that you don't want to show your feet is because
I just don't.
you just don't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So about my approach, do you have any suggestions, modifications, refinements that I can make to make it better? Did you think it was good? Do you think it was bad? Do you think anything needs improvement?
Approach in terms of getting more people to sit down and talk to you?
No, my approach to you. Do you think it could have been better? Was there anything bad about it? Was there anything good about it? Any modifications that need to be made?
No, I think you seem friendly enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think telling people that you have like a YouTube channel or Instagram handle or something so that, especially women, because friends on social media, then I think that helps for women in her judgment whether or not this is a safe decision for her.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Any parting words?
I think I just want to applaud you for working on your mental health. I think it's something that I know it's hard for people to talk about, and I think for you to actually lead with that when you came up to me, I thought that was very simple. That was another reason why I was open to it. Is that I want to support everybody in their mental health, in their journey to be better, and the fact to be open with that statement, I thought that was very commendable. And from other friends I have, I know especially for African American men, my understanding is like it's something that's very difficult to. It's something that from friends have told me, it's as also in the Asian community, which I am, it's something that I know in our community people try to just push aside.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You're talking about mental health. Okay.
Yeah, about mental health.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and energy. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your walk.